YOLO, so smart.
Okay, so today, this is off the back of yesterday's video, I wanted to ask you, what kind of things do you think people could and should be doing during the lockdown?
What people should be doing in this time? It's a perfect time to be doing whatever you want to do, like your dream. So, for example, some people say they want to learn how to edit. You can do that now. Even if you're working from home, you can still do it. Do it like after work. Because people that people that are working from home are saying to me that they they love working. Some people love working at home. Some people don't. But what they're finding is, yeah, they get to have more of a lie-in instead of having to catch the train. They literally wake up and start working. And some people finish earlier. Some people finish later. Just depends who you are. But after, yeah, you'll definitely after you finish working, you definitely can do things because one of the things that makes you feel quite drained at work, yeah, is not just the workload. It's also the people you're working with, like the managers. A lot of people tend to have managers, the pressure and all that kind of stuff. And right now, that's not happening. So that's the people that I'm talking about working. But some people are not even working at all. They're getting paid. Yeah, I think it's 80%.
Yeah.
Yeah, they get paid. When is it?
I don't know when the furlough payments start coming through.
Okay, but right now you could be working on a skill, and obviously we live in a time now, yeah, where we could start YouTubing, vlogging. If you want to learn how to make a website, I know people that back in the day. I mean, I don't really talk to them now, but back in the day, I know people that used to really have things that they wanted to do, yeah, but the working was actually not allowing them to do the things that they want to do. You know what I mean? So now's a perfect time because you're never going to get this time again. It's unlikely this is going to happen again. You know, literally, where you're being you're being told to stay inside.
Okay, and what about those people who don't necessarily have the means, the resources to do what they want to do?
Okay, I could say, sorry, just before I go on to that, is that also it's a good time. It's a good time for a lot of people to spend time with their family in their households. So, for example, a father might be at work, so he only gets to see his children and his missus after work. The mum, same thing. Yeah, the kids, same thing. So now is a perfect time, yeah, to make sure, yeah, that you spend a lot of time with your kids, your wife or your husband, whatever it may be.
Your family and your household, isn't it?
Yeah, basically. Um, what can people be doing? Just learning a skill. I mean, the thing is, yeah, I know, like, I know I just said, video editing and stuff like that. Some of the stuff that you're looking at, there might be a cost. But I'm talking about learning the free stuff. So, for example, you could go on YouTube and there's video editing software that you can learn that's free. There's YouTube trials. You know what I mean? There's things that you can learn from watching on your TV or even reading. You know what I mean? There's so many things out there, yeah, that whatever skill you want, you can learn. Obviously, not all skills, yeah. So, for example, if you said you wanted to be a professional football player, but even still, if you want to be a professional football player, you've got a garden, yeah, you could train there. You know what I mean? You can get your skill better. You can, because you're never gonna get this time back.
Okay, so say now, yeah, you're a single mom in a one-bedroom flat, and your child is under the age of 5, so they're used to going to nursery, and you really want to learn a skill, yeah, but you're spending your whole day trying to keep your child entertained, keep them motivated, and all the rest of it. How are you finding the time to learn this skill?
There's time when your child falls asleep.
Okay, you're tired and you want to sleep too. I say single mother, you can be a single father either, or not stereotyping.
Okay, so I believe it. Even though you got a 5-year-old, yeah, you've got to have a structure. You gotta build this. You gotta have a structure. Yeah, you gotta structure it in a way. Yeah, where it works for both of you. I know, yeah, 5-year-old. Well, just kids in general.
I just said under 5 just because they're typically more of a handful.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that is definitely true. You have to figure out a structure whereby, you know what? You got to figure out a structure. So, for instance, you know how kids can be. Yeah, they got a lot of energy. Yeah. So you got to think of things here that's gonna take the energy out of them. So, for example, if it was me, I would, and I've got a child at that age, what I would do, yeah, and say I'm a single father, for example, and okay, let's say I've got a garden. For someone that's got a garden, I would be, I'll be playing football with him, yeah. Or if I haven't got the energy actually playing with him, what I would do, yeah,
Okay.
I would actually say to him, okay, do this, do that, yeah. Things that I know that he enjoys, yeah. And by the time we finish that, yeah, probably eat and then probably have a little nap.
Okay, and say
That
your
type of
child's
work.
not into football. Say you don't have a garden. Remember, you're allowed to go on one walk a day.
Mhm.
So you've done your one walk, or your child may be on their scooter or whatever. That's it for outdoor time now.
Mhm. Board games.
They're under the age of 5, so I can imagine they'll get quite bored with board games eventually.
You could do stuff in the house. You could do stuff in the house. You could do some exercise in the house. Or I mean, some kids will find exercising fun. Some kids won't. So for kids that don't find exercising fun, do something that they find fun. So for example, some kids, what about if you leave them watching TV? Because it's safe. So say if they've done their work and they're watching TV, can you do it in that time?
Okay.
So for example, if you're, I mean, kids, I mean, whatever age really, a lot of them are watching Netflix and stuff like that, yeah. So if you kind of have a structure, so in the morning, go for a walk with your. This is for people that don't have gardens and stuff like that, yeah. You go for a walk with your child. You come back, yeah. You do some exercises. Even if they don't want to do exercises, I believe everyone, no matter what age, should be doing some exercising. Not hard exercising, but do something, yeah? Whether it's just a few squats, jumping, burpees.
Have you ever tried to do fitness with like a 3-year-old?
Have I tried to do fitness with a 3-year-old? Yes, but they don't really follow the rules. They if you tell them to do burpees, more than likely they might do 2 burpees and they run off. Yeah.
Yeah, guys, because you're just making it sound like, oh, this is how it will work and it will be so perfect when,
Well, nothing's gonna be. It's never gonna be perfect because each child is different. Some children, yeah, under the age of 5 and even older than 5, yeah, are just a big problem. They're just wild. Which still uses up energy. Yeah. So if you're talking about having those kind of kids, yeah, you try, yeah. Obviously, initially when you first start doing it, yeah, it's not really gonna work out because it's just gonna keep running all over the place. Yeah. But after that, yeah, try and get them to read if you can. Get them to watch something, watch Netflix. I know kids can be quite wild. I know it can be really tough. Yeah. But you just gotta try and figure out a way, you know what I mean? Because we've got so much free time here, you figure out a way that's gonna work for both of you. Every day, you might try this on a Monday, it's not really working out, change up on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We've got so much time now, and so much hours in the day, it can be figured out.
Yeah, no, I get that. Yeah. Especially now that we know we've got an extra 3 weeks at least.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I get that. What else would you advise people to do? Have you learnt any new skills? What about you?
Well, me, what I could say I'm doing, I'm learning more stuff to do with eating. Not so much, because obviously you've got healthy eating, but what I'm more looking into is, okay, so healthy eating, yeah, you might just say, you have you might have some carbohydrates, some vegetables, some protein, and maybe a bit of rice. Yeah, you tend to know what you can have, but what I want to know is stuff like what exactly does stuff like moringa, spirulina, what does it actually do? Like when you're actually drinking that stuff, like how does it affect the body?
Sorry,
That
just to confirm, for those people who don't know what moringa is and spirulina are, what moringa and spirulina are?
Okay, so there's like a supplement. They're supplement you could use, yeah, and it's meant to give you a lot of energy, yeah. I mean, I've only started recently, and I don't really feel like it's giving me a lot of energy. Um, but I know a lot of people that it has worked for them. Because obviously, there's a lot of things that we just take, we don't really look into it. So I'm looking into stuff like that. You know what I mean? And obviously, someone like me, yeah, it takes a little while to learn. Yeah, I'm not one of the kind of people that could read something and know it straight away. It takes a little while.
So you've been spending your time like and doing some reading, that sort of thing.
Yeah. Also, I feel like I want to have the capacity to learn things quickly. So if I read something, I know it straight away. And if I keep doing that, that'll really help. And not having to work and do stuff like that. Now is the perfect time to learn those things, to learn those skills. That's me personally. What about you?
Well, I've been working quite a bit. I can't really think of much I've wanted to learn. It's just more things I want to put in place before I have to go back to work officially. Do you know what I mean? More lifestyle things, that sort of thing. Yeah, I don't really want to go into too much detail, but just stuff where I'm learning how to take better care of myself. Let's put it that way. I've definitely learned two things about that.
I mean, obviously, it's very different for me and you because, I mean, you're still working. I'm not working. We have different things we want to do. There's a lot of things that you're pretty good at. Now, I mean, there's things that I'm good at, but there's a lot of things that I want to learn, yeah, that I'm not good at the moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, definitely for people that are so let's just before we end the video. So for people that are not working, more so should really be learning something. Really trying to learn a skill. You know, if you're someone that says, you know what, you don't want more out of life, yeah? You just want to work in a normal job, yeah, and you're content with that. Yeah, you don't want to be able to have your own house, you know, or you know that you can buy outright or mortgage. Yeah, if you're someone like that, yeah, then you know what? In this time, yeah, literally just relax, chill, yeah. You know what? Wake up. In this time, yeah, you can just wake up when you want to wake up. Yeah, go to sleep when you want to go to sleep. That's exactly what my granddad and my grand do. Yeah, and they're retired now, so you can do that. Yeah, but for people that actually have always felt like they're stuck in a job, yeah, and they want more out of life, yeah, and they know what they want to do, learn that skill. And if you don't know what you want to do, try and learn what you want to do. Yeah?
You don't. Also, before we end it, I just want to say you don't necessarily have to feel like you have to learn a skill. You can learn more about yourself. You could do some like reflection, some soul searching, that sort of thing, and learn more about yourself and do some personal growing and that sort of thing. Because that's all healthy too. You know, it's a health that increases a healthy mind. And that sort of thing. So you don't necessarily have to learn a physical skill where you're on YouTube learning how to do something or whatever it may be. You can learn more about you and the types of things that you want out of life. Because like you said, not everyone knows.
No, I totally agree. When I was, not so much now, but back in the day, yeah, I really had to learn a lot of things about myself, really look after myself and really get to understand me as a person. You know what I mean? So yeah, you could be doing that in this time.